Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group 1 and we will be presenting our group assignment 2 report. So this is our group members' name and matrix number. The table of content of this report is introduction, description of at times one multiplexer, design of the project, block diagram, truth table, function table, equation, and gate schematic, circuit design in quarters prime, simulation circuit analysis, and reference. This is the list of table and image that has been included in this report. So first, for the introduction, in this report, we will discuss the process in designing and simulating a synchronous medium-scale integrated MSI logic circuit with D flip-flops. So for this project, the MSI circuit that we use is 8 times 1 multiplexer, which is designed using basic or universal gates and will be presented and simulated in Quarters Prime software. So all the steps in designing the multiplexer are included in this report, starting from the block diagram until the simulation of the circuit. So the objective of this project is to design and implement the 8 times 1 multiplexer function using basic or universal gates. Another one is to apply all the knowledge learned in digital electronic course to conduct the project.
I am ABEER. Today I will introduce about the description of A to 1 multiplexer. But first we need to know what's the multiplexer. Multiplexer is a combinational circuit known as a multiplexer or data selector that has 2 to the power of n input lines and 1 output line. The multiplexer is a simple combinational circuit with many inputs and one single output. Now we will talk about A to 1 multiplexer. Refer to the 2 to the power of 3 equal 8. A to 1 multiplexer has 8 inputs from I0 to I7, 1 output, and 3 data selector lines, S0, S1, and S2. There are various ways to name the A to 1 multiplexer, as shown here. We can use small mux to implement an A to 1 multiplexer by using 1 2 to 1 2 to 1 mux and by using 1 2 to 1 mux and 2 to 2 4 to 1 mux. Here application of A to 1 multiplexer. Number 1, communication system. Number 2, computer memory. Number 3, telephone network. Number 4, transmission from a satellite computer system.
Next, I will present the design of the project. First is block diagram. So this is the block diagram for the circuit. The logic circuit has 8 data inputs, 3 data selector, and 1 output. Next is the truth table. Okay, 8 times 1 multiplexer has 1 data output, 3 data selector, and 8 inputs. So the possible input line is 2048, but of course it's too many to include in this report, and because the multiplexer use selected input to determine which input data line is connected to output line. So we simplify the truth table by taking all the other inputs that are not selected as don't care condition. So as you can see here, if the data selector is 000, it will select IO as the output. So the possible IO is 0 and 1, and we don't care for the other inputs because the data selector will select IO as the output.
Now we have function table. We have S2, S1, S0, Y. We have 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and S1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, and S0 we have 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. Then in Y we have I0, I1, I2, I3, I4, I5, I6, I7. Y equal S2 bar, S1 bar, S0 bar, I0 plus S0 bar, S1 bar, S0, I1 plus S2 bar, S1, S0 bar, I2 plus S2 bar, S1, S0, I3 plus S2, S1 bar, S0 bar, I4 plus S2, S1 bar, S0, I5 plus S2, S1, S0 bar, I6 plus S2, S1, S0, I7.
Next is the gate schematic. So this circuit has 8 AND gates and 1 OR gates. So this is the data selector, just I said just now. If the data selector is 000, and then it will choose IO as the output.
Assalamualaikum. My name is AQILAH AZLAN, and I'll be presenting about the circuit design and simulation analysis. So from our previous part, we have discussed about the equivalent circuit of a 8-to-1 multiplexer. And here, the output of the multiplexer is connected to a rising edge flip-flop, D flip-flop, and will produce an output Q. analysis. So we have a selector that counts from 0 until 7 here, and then the multiplexer input 0 I1 until I7, and this is the D flip-flop input and output pins. So for example, the 0 here will use the I0 input as the output, and the first count will follow the I1, and so on. So that is how a 8-to-1 multiplexer circuit works. And that's all from me and my group. Thank you.